So welcome everyone to the third round, bloody hell, what am I talking about? To the next round of the Porsche Flying Lizard Championships. Obviously tonight we start on a rather somber note. One of our team drivers passed away in the last week. JPS 071 NWR. His real name was John Stones. He was a 47-year-old from Manchester. Massive City fan, massive stoner, and loved jiu-jitsu. So we are going to do a one-lap formation lap in his honour. And me and Joe will turn silent for lap 13 of any race tonight, in mark of his number 13. So I'm just going to kick this off, but there'll be no commentary for this. Thank you, that was a little tribute for John. So, as John was a bit of a racer himself, he'd have wanted us to get on with the race now, so we will do that right now. Right, Joey, you can come back in now. Nearly called you Zoe then.
There we go. Alright, I'm in. I may have accidentally invited you to the game because I pressed the wrong button.
That's fine. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh shit, no, I've got to leave and then come back. Remember now, because when I hosted last week it went crap.
See? Thinking ahead.
Actually no, your invite's still there.
Oh, I'm just too good at this.
You really are, mate. I mean, tonight you jumped to the party first.
Oh no.
You done the invite first.
I'm learning.
I'm Ricky's host. Thank fuck best for that. Just waiting for them all to be ready now.
Hmm.
What are we waiting for? Breezy. That's it, Breeze? Oh no, Breezy's ready. Everybody's ready.
Wish I could enter the race in my chat. I think I might actually have a shot at winning. Makes up for the skill deficit.
No. You'd still mess up somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'd still crash.
So we're on launch countdown. I'm going to start this race with Loyal.
There it is.
The little donut munching Australian.
Nothing wrong with donut munching. I had 2 today. Nothing quite beats a Lidl's donut.
I don't think I've ever gone Lidl's for donuts. I'll go there for salad. I know you're thinking fat bloke salad doesn't work. But I work near one. So, good start all round by the looks of it. Everyone is up and running. Kevin's remembered to keep his timing on. I'm just going to watch backwards from Loyal at the first corner. There's no spinny tyres, no one on fire. We'll take that as a win.
It's always a win and there's no crashing on that one.
It was a good move from Stevie on the inside of Loyal. Can he get the acceleration? He can.
Oh, he's looking around the outside then.
Yeah, I can see he's looking for the in. He's got the inside line on the next corner. Crow is all over the back of him as well. I'm going to jump back on with Crow. Watch it from slightly further back. No, it looks as though Loyal got ahead. Forget that. Up front, Raven is all over the rear of Unfolded as well. Ooh, as Raven makes a mistake coming out of the corner.
That's never going to help on the long run down through the speedway corners.
Right.
Goes for the pit lane though.
Pitting first lap is Raven. What I like about that pit lane is you can carry the same speed as if you were people have gone in.
Maybe that's a good strategy for the race.
Maybe. Trigger's coming up the rear of Breezy the Bat. You'll see a lot of these special decals, and tonight it's on the back of his Rest in Peace JPS. You'll see JPS's number 13 on a few cars. You may even see the same on the McLarens on Thursday night.
I think Breezy the Bat's starting to put a little bit of a gap on Trigger. It's going to be difficult to get the move done. But Breezy the Bat's looking quite comfortable with the car.
Ooh, until then.
I think Trigger just tried to get
Trigger
too
had
close.
no choice, yeah. Well, I think Breezy the Bat had made an error. I think all Trigger was trying to do was get close. I don't think he realised how close he was at that point.
That was the pit lane as well.
Into the pit lane. Oh, I think he brakes too much for that pit lane. This is the... So, who is there? Ooh, Crow and Viper. Viper's had a cracking start to this race. Viper's up into 7th, just behind Crow. Breezy the Bat's coming up close though.
Liking the luminous yellow on Viper's car.
I am.
Very
I was
nice.
just looking at that actually.
I mean, when it hits the sun, it's blindingly bright.
It's blind. Yes, maybe that's the tactic.
Blind your enemies. Well, I don't know if it really works. I think Crow's dead. Managed to work this way.
Yeah, that's it. I think Crow's gone.
That's what shut his eyes when he was overtaking him.
Stevie and Loyal are still fighting. Maybe we should have stayed with these. I'm going to jump on board with Stevie. As he's, you know, 0.4 of a second behind. That's right, Joey. I was clever enough to leave it on distance. Leave it on time.
You weren't clever enough to say the right one, though.
No, I wasn't, mate.
Nice, he's going to have to try and slipstream all the way down the massive straight and the speedway corners and see if he can get a little move into turn 1. But as we've seen from many of these Porsche races, the slipstream isn't that powerful.
No, it's not. He's pulling in now, coming the end of the straight. I think that's a pure different gearbox tune on that.
Maybe a little bit less wing
Loyal
angle.
makes a slight mistake, yeah. You wouldn't run any rear wing on this track.
Right, because I need the stability, because I'm that bad, but maximum wing and make myself look good. That's the way I play Forza.
I like it. No, it's not. 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Breezy the Bat's on right on the back of Viper now. They're both on the back of Crow. Ooh, I think we may have had a disconnection. No, we've still got 17.
Don't know what went on there, but the gap now between Viper and Breezy the Bat is 1.3 seconds. Should have dropped back a bit.
Yeah, well, I got a black screen for a moment and then there was a bigger gap. Whether Forza was lying to me in the first place, I don't know. Now we know with this game, it's got the habit of lying a bit.
It is just a very lying game. Deceitful game.
So we're just about to start lap 4. No, lap 5, sorry, I lied. Viper's still on the rear of Crow by 0.3 of a second.
I think if Viper strings together a good lap this time round, he might be able to take Crow onto
just...
speedway corners again. So he's definitely got more straight line speed than him. I think he's gaining a bit in the straights when he's looking up the inside.
Yeah, he had a look there. Ooh, he's just got too much curb there from Viper.
He's got to settle into a bit of rhythm and try and get past Crow, and then maybe work his way up work his way right into the top 5.
Yes, it's nice to see Viper having a good race. I mean, I think Viper's had a bit of a love-hate relationship with this car over the last few weeks. But he seems as though he's got a tune and a track he's enjoying. This appears to be the closest battle we've got on track. Yumi and Unfolded for the lead. Yumi, who's now Yumi No Name, as he was last week, is now OTR Yumi. He's joined OTR. So congratulations to Yumi on the move.
Yeah, unfortunately Viper's a bit too far back to make a move on Crow into turn 1.
Well, I'm out at the front now. They're separated by 0.5 of a second, half a second. It looks as though Yumi's, again, getting closer. But you never know whether that's just shortening in the corner.
I think it might be, because every time it's get on the straight, it seems to be 100-foot gap on the little game attack thing above Unfolded's car. So Constantine is up in the corner, then we'll extend again when they hit straight.
It seems to be pulling, you're right, he has got better traction coming out the corners. But I'll tell you one thing that's for sure, Crow and Viper. Viper's in front of Crow. Whatever Viper did, well done, mate. Needs a position. You said he was too far away to make a move. Maybe you were lying, Joe.
Oh, I wasn't lying at the time. I don't need to lie. I'm not like fools, I don't need to lie to you. But I don't think Crow's going to give up that 6th place that little bit of the fight though. Viper made a bit of a mistake.
Viper made a real error there. Crow's on the outside. Was interested in the fight between Raven and Trigger and Garmite. Trigger's in front of Garmite by less than 3 tenths, but this fight is definitely a lot closer than 3 tenths.
Oh, yeah.
Both run wide through the exit. Now if I was Crow, I think I would throw myself in the pit right now. I would be looking at the fact that the guy in front of me is making a couple of errors. I'm making a couple of errors behind him. Maybe I just need a bit of free air.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet for Crow right now.
If one pits, the other should stay out. Vice versa. No, they're both staying out.
I think they want to have a little bit of fun. I can't really blame them for that.
Unless Crow thinks he can get the run. Crow's closing. He's got it down to less than 50 feet.
Oh, go on, do a dive bomb. I want to see it do a dive bomb.
He's going to send it.
Bit of a lock up.
We had to lock up there because it gives the advantage back to Viper.
Did very well not to run at the back of Viper though. That could have ended quite badly for both of them.
They both did well there.
Neither one is letting each other get away with it, but they're definitely being respectful.
Ooh, as Crow has a go on the inside, Viper gives him just enough room.
Viper will have the inside on the next one. It's a brilliant battle, but Crow gets traction. Or gets it.
Yeah, Crow gets it for now. Viper ain't gonna let this go. As Viper closes the gap massively under braking.
I really hope not neither of them do. I want this battle to go on for the rest of the race.
Oh, it's been back and forth the whole way through.
We're going to get another lap of it.
We are, and Viper's closing. And he's closing the gap. He's in the slipstream.
We've seen the Viper is a
Got it
little
again.
bit more comfortable on the brakes, so anything can
Down
happen.
to less than 40 feet, less than 30 feet.
What do you think he's going to...
Viper, oh, he braked a bit early there. I think that was a choice for the next few corners.
I think that's
We've
probably a
got a 10-second
move.
gap on Stuggy. So so they can afford to fight.
Or reverse
The
grid
top
race.
3
how
are now
far down
separated by
is
just
the
over a
reverse grid?
second. The top 10 reverse.
Ah, okay.
Right, I'm going to jump on board with third place Loyal at the moment because the front 3 are separated by just over a second. Just going to go see what they're up to. Right, to be fair, Loyal's not involved in the fight. I think Yumi is more involved. As Yumi's closing that gap, coming around the final corner, coming through the banked curve at Indianapolis. They hit the straight to close that gap royally round that corner. He's pulled alongside. He's now ahead. Can he get the move done under braking? I think Unfolded slightly lifted there by the looks of it. Whether he thought he's going to get the braking advantage. He's going to put Loyal right on the back. I'm going to jump on board with Loyal now.
I think Lawrence has got to buy his time with these two. Hope that they maybe
I was looking at
slow each other down.
Unfolded. He had another little look on the inside. This is definitely not over. I think I may jump on board with Unfolded. Get the closer version of this fight. I think Loyal, if he comes, he will come from far. Right, he's pulling himself into the pit lane. Again, sometimes a bit of space is all you need in this game. Oh, jump on board with 15th place. It looks like 13th, 14th and 15 are separated by a cigarette paper.
They are as
Or
well.
Rizzler to the youngsters.
It's a Rizzler. It's like a crisp. A frazzle.
No, you use it for roll-ups. You're a good boy, you are, Joe. You don't know what a Rizzler is. Oh, it's Ricky and Throttle side by side. Gives Trigger the advantage on the inside. Ricky's now going to come back round on the inside again. I've got to be honest, Ricky's paint job is a tribute for JPS today, but I think I really like that paint job. I love the two-tone black.
There's something about a black race car that just makes it look really mean.
Ooh, Ricky was close to that wall then. I don't know, you don't know Forza that well. There is a wall on the inside where the pit lane goes. If you catch it, it's game over. Ooh, that was a bit ugly from all 3 of them there.
I
think I'm doing Trigger a disservice. Ricky's going to have the traction, but I think Trigger's going to see his way through. There is space, and do you know what? This is exactly what you want to see until that contact, obviously. But
it was almost exactly.
You know, it was 90% there as they're drag racing, headed into the left-hander. Slight dab of the brakes into the right, switching straight back to the left. And Ricky's had a sim switch. Sim switch. Bloody hell, Kev. He's gone swimming. Yeah, mate. Of course he has. She's given Laurie the run. Grandad's on the attack.
I think you've got a pretty good battle for the lead going on right now. Me and Loyal.
Guess who's having another? Guess which pair are having a right little fight again?
Is it Viper and Crow, by any chance?
It is Viper and Crow.
Let's have a look at this then. Bow towing as well as the lead battles.
Crow at it again. They got a bit of gap, and now they're side by side through the banking. Oh, it's Crow. Come on now.
One of them had to pit eventually.
We've enjoyed this fight.
All good things must come to an end, unfortunately, and that fight was one of them.
Oh, Coop and Stevie are close. Let's jump on board with Coops. PTG Coops versus DOR Stevie. So when you look at these races, almost everyone's attached to a team.
Nothing wrong with that. It's nice to see those teams racing in other teams' races, you know? It's
Yeah,
really nice thing to see. You wouldn't get that in most other games, I'll tell you that.
Oh, PTG! Error there from Stevie. PTG takes the inside line and just sails through. Well, the thing is with Forza, if you didn't race in each other's stuff, you'd never race in anything.
True. That is very true.
We do a fair bit of racing in DOR's stuff. Obviously, you got the Tourer events too, which the 12-hour Silverstone is coming. Yeah, boy.
I'm looking forward to watching that one.
Well, if you want to race in it, Joey, all you got to do is say the word, mate.
Yeah, I don't know if you don't mean
Get you
that.
some.
I'd rather sit here and talk bollocks in an evening rather than race.
I'm the same at the minute, Joe. My racing days, I think, are very close to being over. I'll be hanging up my proverbial controller gloves.
You don't have control
Loyal's
of
coming
gloves,
out
do
of the
you?
pits. Loyal is in first after his pit stops. He must have gained. Oh no, Yumi's coming on the outside. This is for the lead. Loyal's had a cracking couple of laps. I didn't realise he was that far ahead, and Yumi's on the inside. That was delicious there from Yumi.
And the best players of both these drivers have pitted as well, so that means we're going to get another 2 laps of great battling.
And I'm also ashamed of myself the fact that I've completely forgot what lap it is. We're on lap 14. I think we were enjoying that battle a bit too much. Apologies to what we were supposed to be doing through lap 13. We will make sure we do it for the race too. Just shows though sometimes it can disappear before you even know it.
Well, let's try to have
We're on
fun
lap
quite a
14.
bit. Just don't know if Law's got the pace to keep up with Yumi though. Yumi seems to have pulled a bit of a gap, but don't know, we've got 2 more laps of it, so Law
Yeah,
could still get the win.
I think we're about set for this one. I'm going to have a look further down. We'll keep checking back just to see what the gaps are doing. But 5th and 6th, Coops and Stevie are side by side again. On lap 15 already. This has been one hell of a race though. I do like racing like this.
I think there's never actually been a boring race in this series. All been brilliant.
Well, the McLarens actually around Monza were alright, weren't they?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to them again this Thursday.
Yeah, mate. Been a couple of changes to paint jobs, so slightly different looking cars too.
Still waiting on that UNO clinic for 3.
Come on, you had a laxative. Oh, this Coupe makes a mistake in front. You had a laxative one.
I know.
Oh, I didn't realise. 8th through to 11th. Get on board with 11th place. 7th through to 11th.
That is a
Oh,
big
God, mate,
train.
makes a slight error. We've missed that one, Joe.
I thought the Forza map was live to me. I was looking at it thinking that can't be that close.
I'm now going to jump on board with 10th place, which is Yumble. He's going to chase down Crow. And he is going to get a lot closer before the break-in. Viper's managed to get a bit of a gap to Crow this time. He's actually got a car in between them, which is Breezy the Bat.
I don't know if Breezy's going to be in between them much longer. Crow's looking pretty racy.
Crow is looking racy. It looks like Loyal is still half a second behind Yumi.
Oh, Crow goes up the inside. Ooh, a bit of a clumsy
Crow
move.
gives a go, the slight move.
Got the position, but he's definitely dented and scraped some body panels doing it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I'm alright with it. Now Garmite's having a look at Breezy the Bat for 10th place. I think the battle that they've got to be looking at is for 7th place.
Well, I'm just going to watch as Yumi's crossing the line for his first place, followed by Loyal, followed by Raven, unfolded in 4th. 5th is Coops, followed very closely by Stevie. Viper in 7th. A good round from Viper. Really happy for him today. Viper followed by Crow, Yumble, Breezy the Bat, Garmite, Throttle in 12th, Trigger 13th, Ricky 14th, Laurie 15th, Track Stug in 16th, and Blaze in 17th place. Blaze has only just started practicing for this. He normally works on a Tuesday. So to be fair to Blaze, the first laps he's ever done in this car was just before a race.
Talk for trial by fire.
Right, so we will see you all for the second race.